Masturbators Podcast. Here's your Master Dose from MasterDB8.com.
Hello, everybody. This is Brandon of the Masturbators Podcast with your Master Dose for October 17th, 2007. In Indiana County, Pennsylvania, in the western part of the state, this past Friday, October 12th, the long-standing rivalry between Coke and Pepsi took a physical turn when a Pepsi and a Coke delivery man both showed up at a Walmart in the western part of the state at the same time. The two delivery men were apparently bickering back and forth while unloading their wares at the Indiana County store. When the Coke delivery man went to leave the store, his counterpart allegedly punched him in the face 3 times, breaking his nose and giving him a black eye, police said. No charges as of yet have been filed, but police characterized the incident as a misdemeanor assault. Also in Pennsylvania, this time in Scranton, Pennsylvania, a woman named Dawn Erb was in her house. Her toilet began overflowing and running down into her kitchen, and so she was yelling for her daughter, not at her daughter, but yelling for her daughter to bring her a mop and a plunger or what have you. And apparently she was yelling loud enough and near an open window that her next door neighbor, who was an off-duty police officer, asked her to keep it down. And when she continued yelling because the toilet was still overflowing and she couldn't get it to stop, the woman, the off-duty police officer, called the police. And now this woman, Dawn Erb, can face up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $3,000. And Erb, in a quote, says, "It doesn't make any sense. I was in my house. It's not like I was outside or drunk. The toilet was overflowing and leaking down into the kitchen, and I was yelling for my daughter to get the mop. And I got to say, this is a ridiculous case." Of course, the American Crooks, ACLU, has taken this on, and it baffles it blows my mind. I mean, it's clearly just a freedom of speech. She's getting pissed off at the toilet in her house. I don't understand how it's anybody's business. It's mind-blowing. Anyway, today in history, in 1931, gangster Alphonse Capone, was sentenced to 11 years in prison for tax evasion and fined $80,000. Born in 1899 to Italian immigrants, Capone had moved to Chicago by 1920 and ran rackets such as alcohol smuggling, prostitution, and gambling. By 1930, he topped the FBI's most wanted list. Capone was released from jail in 1939, being let go early for good behavior, believe it or not. After being released from jail, he spent the rest of his life at his home in Palm Island, Florida, eventually passing away in 1947 at the age of 48 from complications due to syphilis. This has been Brandon with your Master Dose for October 17th. I'd like to give a small shout-out to the New York Podcasters Association. We had a little meetup last night. It was lovely to meet everybody. Don't forget to check all our stuff out at MasterDB8.com, including the forums located at MasterDB8.com/forums. And give us a little feedback. Let us know what you think about the show. We're always looking for new ideas, and we're looking to make it better. So feel free to email us anytime at Brandon@MasterDB8.com or Bobby@MasterDB8.com. You can also check out the daily goings-on at our blog, there's a button on MasterDB8.com itself or at MasterDB8.blogspot.com. Again, this has been Brandon for October 17th, 2007, and I'll see you tomorrow.
MasterDB8.com